Welcome back to our Magic Tutorials for Chemistry. We'll discuss about the oxidation of alcohols today. So oxidation of alcohols, I have taken the example of methanol here, CH3OH. These are attached to hydrogen. It forms C double bond O compound and H2. So how it is forming? The bond between CH and OH breaks and a double bond is formed between carbon and oxygen. Correct. So it forms C double bond O compound. This is a carbonyl group. Correct. This is a carbonyl group. Carbonyl group and hydrogen is released. Now carbonyl group means the product can be aldehyde. The product can be a ketone also. The product can be aldehyde, it can be ketone also. Right. Now let's check what type of alcohols will give aldehyde, what type will give ketones. So if I take the example of primary alcohol, now you should know one thing, that is alcohols can be converted to aldehydes. Aldehydes can be converted to acids. Okay. So what is that reaction? Just generally I will tell you. Alcohols on oxidation will form aldehydes and aldehydes on oxidation will form RCOH, that is carboxylic acid. Right? ROH will form RCHO, aldehyde, and acid on oxidation, reverse process for reduction. Now if we take a mild oxidizing agent, then it will go step by step. Mild oxidizing agent means first it will form aldehyde and then acid. If I add a strong oxidizing agent to alcohol, directly acid will be produced. Oxidation of alcohols. Primary alcohol, I have taken the example of a double bond compound also. Okay. It will be treated with an oxidizing agent, that is PCC, pyridinium chlorochromate, also called as Corey-Sachs reagent. Okay. What will be removed here in oxidation? H2 will be removed. It is also an example of dehydrogenation example because H2 is removed. So dehydrogenation also happening. Okay. Anyway, oxidation means what? Removal of hydrogen. That is only we are doing, right? Removing of hydrogen. So what will be the product here is primary alcohols will form aldehydes. Remember, primary alcohols will form aldehydes. So remove this last compound, you check the last thing, CH2OH is present. So write this as it is, CH3, CH, double bond CH, H2 is removed from here, right? What is left here? O and H attached to that carbon. Just rearrange it, CH and CHO. What is it? Aldehyde, CHO group, aldehyde group, right? So primary alcohols, they give aldehydes as their products on oxidation. Let's check for the next one, that is for secondary alcohols. Make a note of this reaction. Let's check the reaction with the secondary alcohols. So OH attached to carbon, that carbon is attached to two other alkyl groups, that is secondary alcohol. It undergoes oxidation with the CrO3. CrO3 when combined with H2SO4 and acetone, it is also called as the Jones reagent. It is a strong oxidizing agent. So again, I told you secondary alcohols, they will produce ketones. And what we are learning, oxidation means removal of hydrogen, H2 will be removed, also called as dehydrogenation process. Okay. If H2 is removed, where is H2 now? This H and this H, it is removed. So what is left here? R, C, R dash and O. I will put here a double bond, it becomes ketone compound. Correct? This R groups can be same, can be different also. Fine. So primary alcohols on oxidation will produce aldehydes. Secondary alcohols on oxidation will produce ketones. Right. Let's check for tertiary alcohols whether it will react or not. Will tertiary alcohols undergo oxidation? Can you just write the compound of any example of tertiary? That is OH attached to carbon. That carbon attached to 3 other alkyl groups. Correct. Oxidation means removal of hydrogen. Now OH attached, it is attached to this carbon. That carbon is attached to 3 alkyl groups. It is attached to carbon. It is not attached to any hydrogen. Correct. Oxidation means what? Removal of hydrogen. But here that carbon, it is not attached to any of the hydrogen. Therefore, tertiary alcohols do not undergo oxidation. No reaction for tertiary alcohols. Tertiary alcohols do not undergo oxidation. Why? Because the OH group attached to carbon, that carbon is attached to 3 other carbons or alkyl groups. No hydrogen is attached. That is the reason. So hope you understood this. Primary alcohols, they can also undergo oxidation in the presence of copper at 573 Kelvin temperature. Okay, so what we are doing here, primary alcohols, oxidation means what? Removal of hydrogen, H2 is removed. H2 is removed, just rearrange COH, CHO. Aldehydes they are forming. Okay. Secondary alcohols with the copper at 573 Kelvin temperature, it will also form ketone. It will form ketone. Hydrogen is removed, HH. So these are also the oxidation reactions. Same thing. What it is? Primary and secondary alcohols, they undergo oxidation with the copper at 573 Kelvin temperature. Right. So primary alcohols, they will always form aldehydes on oxidation. Secondary alcohols, they will form ketones on oxidation. Different oxidizing agents I have written, that's it. We'll check for tertiary now. So tertiary alcohols, they can also react with copper at 573 Kelvin temperature. Tertiary alcohols. This is a tertiary alcohol example. It can undergo oxidation in the presence of copper 573 K, but it will undergo dehydrogenation. That means water will be removed. Okay. Tertiary alcohols undergo dehydration. Dehydration. That means water will be removed. So water removed means this OH group will go off and one of the hydrogen of any one of the alkyl groups attached to that carbon, right? So this OH is removed, one hydrogen from here is removed. So what is the product now? Water byproduct, CH3, C, CH3, correct? Double bond CH2. Alkene will be the product here. Correct? So remember, all the alcohols, all type of alcohols, primary, secondary, tertiary, they can react with copper at 573 K. Primary and secondary alcohols. Primary will form the aldehydes, secondary will form ketones. Tertiary with the copper at 573 K, it will produce alkene compound and dehydration takes place. Hope it is clear to you. We will move to the next reaction, that is reduction of alcohols. So I have written one equation, only one equation is there, that is methanol, any alcohol. It is reacting with HI, hydrogen iodide. It undergoes reduction in the presence of red phosphorus condition and it forms methane, water and I2. Now this reaction we have to explain how it undergoes reduction. So check the oxidation state of carbon here. So carbon oxidation state, if we check X value, because I don't know, 3 into 1 for hydrogen, oxygen minus 2 plus 1 for hydrogen. So what it is? 3 minus 2, 1, 1 plus 1, 2. X is equal to minus 2. Simple math calculation. Okay, find the value of X is equal to minus 2. In Hi, hydrogen iodide, iodide will have minus 1. Here carbon oxidation state X plus 4 into 1 equal to 0. So that is X equal to minus 4. Carbon oxidation state is minus 4. I2 will be 0, elemental state, right? So this reaction proves that alcohol undergoes reduction. How? See, this is alcohol compound CH3OH. Minus 2 to minus 4, decrease in the oxidation state. So we can say that alcohols undergo reduction. You can check the oxidation state minus 2 to minus 4.